Hello everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. What cards should I use? That is the question. Okay, I'm going to use the Shaman's Way Oracle deck. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to see or hear? The in-between. Okay, these are kind of dark, and it's kind of dark in this room, so forgive me. It's not going to be the easiest. I'm going to do this like I did last reading. The in-between, you're in between worlds. You're not quite where you were, and you're not quite where you're going yet. You're just in the middle, which is kind of a sweet spot to be, I'm hearing. You can see both worlds. You have like access to a lot of things, but it's a choice too. I'm seeing like moving towards the future. Ooh, leap of faith. Interesting. Again, they're dark. You can't really see it. The lighting is horrible right now, but that is awesome. So leap of faith. I think of a Fool card, and it's like jumping into something new. You're not really sure about it. There's a lot of unknowns, but there is a lot of, I'm hearing like a psychic surety, or like knowing, inner knowing about this. And I did say, one of my readings was walk by faith, not by sight, or that's what you're doing. That's what you have been doing. So that's what it is. It's a trust in the divine. It's a trust in spirit. No. Ugh, my cats, you guys. Jeez. Play. Yeah, what do you know? They want to play and they want to come in. Alright, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I always think that's funny when people pause it and it's like, they're like, hold on, I'll be right back. And then they're like, alright, I'm back. Because they just hit pause. But anyway, so play. I had that in the last reading I did too, which I'm going to post. And it was talking about play as well. It was in my Lenormand deck, and it was the card that said child. And there's playfulness on there too. So yeah, there's this childlike playfulness that's coming out, and I think you need to embrace it more too, I'm hearing. Beautiful energy. It's like this fresh, new energy I'm feeling too. There's something else I had in my head and then it left. Oh, oneness. Okay, this is on the back of the deck. That caught my eye. So, yeah, and I was talking about, like, becoming more whole, integrating, you know, the opposites of yourself, like the masculine, feminine, and merging those together and learning what that truly means to do that, to become more whole. And then also, balancing out the lower and the upper chakras as well. It's like you're integrating everything together. That's how I see it. Okay, what else do we have? Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. One card was flipped over. Oh, 2. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move these over. Mystery. Oh, you guys. Because the other, again, the last reading, it said something about secret or mystery as well, and transmutation. Ooh, you're going through like a big transformative time, and it's mysterious, but yet I had this also, the message of like this inner knowing. Ooh, you're taking a leap of faith, and you are going into something really, really cool. You're in the in-between, but you're, I say really cool, but it is transformative. It's gonna change you so much for the better. And it's really just you coming into more of who you are. Again, like becoming more whole, complete. Wow. Okay, I'm going to use this other deck I have. It's actually meant for Halloween, but, you know, Halloween is every day. No? Okay, angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What does the collective need to see or hear? Okay, we have the world reversed. Now, I'm going to see what other cards come out, but I'm getting that okay, you're coming out of this there was this incompletion. Also, I see a lot of the time with the world reverse is like your world being turned upside down. Okay, let's see what else though. The Hermit reversed. It could also mean you're coming out of hermit mode, or you've done enough research or looking into something. I'm getting insight too, so, but it's like you're coming back out of maybe an isolation. You could also be going further into an isolation, but let's get some more cards to clarify. Six of Wands. I was going to say, are these all reversed? No, they're not. Okay. Six of Wands reversed. Maybe this is just telling a story of how you've been feeling. Because it's, okay, the in-between, right? We're picking up energies of this in-between space of where you came from and where you're going. So maybe this is where you came from. Six of Wands reversed is not feeling recognized or seen. Eight of Wands. This could be communication or just fast movement towards something. We also have the Knight of Swords, but we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, Knight of Swords is also very fast movement. Maybe rushing. Maybe there's a rushing into something. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, because Seven of Pentacles is like working towards, you know, your goals, basically. Your, okay. And then that left you feeling out in the cold? Or someone felt out in the cold? Five of Pentacles. There was a rushing of some sort. And maybe it resulted in the Five of Pentacles, the left out in the cold feeling. Wait, did I say Nine of Pentacles? No, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Pentacles reversed. And Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's like almost like trying to force something. So maybe you were trying to force something to work and it didn't work. But then we also now have Knight of Wands. Okay. We have Page of Cups. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. With this enthusiasm or this energetic feeling, this lightheartedness, this youthfulness. Again, with the youthfulness, the childlike play. That's what I'm getting. Maybe that's how you're handling this situation. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. It's like that's always been a part of your destiny or fate. The Karma, the Wheel of Karma. Okay, so Karma. What else do we have with that? Ten of Pentacles reversed. Could be that someone's karma is loss of money, loss of stability, greedy. Could have been someone's energy. Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're, I don't know why my mind, I'm not, okay. you're seeing things for what they are. You're not, I'm here, you're not duped by any illusions here. What you see is what you get. Or at least that's what you're in now. That energy is what you're in now. You see things for what they are. The moon. Okay, interesting though, because the moon is kind of the opposite of what we're saying here with the Seven of Cups reversed, where there is there's a mystery. So maybe it's just that, again, because we did get mystery. But it is interesting how I was saying that you see things for what they are, but then the moon, almost like someone's trying to cloud your judgment or hide something's not seen about a situation. And it's interesting how the werewolf is kind of like, I don't know what this is that the person's in, but it almost looks like a wooden box, or like it could just be, oh, okay, so there's a door here. Okay, so like the werewolf is breaking in this person's house, and then I don't know why I see it as like trying to block the light of the moon, because the light of the moon, I always say this too, like when we're in darkness, usually the moon is what lights up the sky so that we can, follow that light, right, to see. And that is metaphorical for like our spiritual path, okay? Because it might be dark all around us, we might be going through darkness, but we follow the light, right? And that guides us, and that would be the divine, okay? The Most High. And I don't know why I'm getting this, that the werewolf here is like trying to block, even though he's coming in obviously attacking the person, because they're like, no, stop, like, oh. And he's got this vicious look, and like he's gonna just devour this person. But I'm also getting the message of like trying to hide something, block something, like the moon, like the light. There's something, like the light represents truth too. So let's get something else on that. Ace of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. I don't know why, but like getting, maybe hiding some sort of action being done. The Hangman reversed. Oh, another card came out. Again, not seeing, or someone didn't want to see the truth. Oh, interesting. Page of Pentacles reversed. This is getting interesting. The Page of Pentacles reversed. It's I always get, well, now that it noted in my mind that on the one deck that I have that explains what they mean, the Page of Pentacles reversed, it says someone that does not appreciate you. Someone who's not appreciative. Someone who doesn't want to look at the truth. Someone wants to hide the truth. Justice, but you're getting your justice, okay? Justice will be served. Balance will be restored. What's this justice? Oh, boy. Oh, the cards are falling. The Seven of Swords, because there was deception. But you are reversing that. You're reversing that. You're releasing that. I was going to say, because it's the reversed Devil card. But definitely deception. Definitely, someone trying to get away with something. But there's a justice. Definitely going to get your justice on that. It's going to be balanced because you released yourself from it. The Ten of Wands reversed. So yeah, this was a very heavy, if not just is a very heavy energy. We also have the Five of Swords reversed. I think you're like saying, I'm putting my sword down. I'm not doing this. I'm not fighting. I'm walking away. I'm not. Could be that somebody could be provoking more out of you, but you're just like, no, I'm not going there, you know? You have the King of Swords reversed. Four of Swords reversed. Almost like this. Okay, so it had to be this person that was. I'm hearing like trying to agitate you when you're trying to relax, rest, rejuvenate from this energy. But vampire, right? Bloodsucker is trying to suck her blood. So it's like while you rest, it's almost like you had to be vigilant. You had to be very aware of everything. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Guys, all these reversals. What the hell? Knight of Pentacles. Again, this like not wanting to be patient. Wanting to force. Wanting to push. Wanting to... yeah, force. Almost force time. You can't force time. You can't force situations. Anything else? And then I had the Lovers that was coming upright, and then it actually flipped over. So the Lovers, look at it, it's a Succubus. Okay, guys, that, again, what did I say? Sucking her blood with the vampire, okay? So someone's trying to, like, suck the life out of you. Alright, that was reverse. It flipped over. So maybe something, like, felt like it was good, or appeared to be love, appeared to be caring connection, but it wasn't. Four of Cups reversed. I'm going to get a clarifier on that one. Whoa. We got two cards. Two of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed. And then Strength. I feel no matter how much this person tried to, like, pull you back, you're like, no, I have the power, I have the strength, and I'm gonna walk away from this, or I'm not going to feed it energy. But the Four of Cups reversed is interesting, because usually the upright meaning is not seeing the cup that's being handed to him, and also being indifferent or like, yeah, whatever. But reverse, it's kind of the opposite. Or maybe you did in the past take that cup, but then you realized very quickly that it was like, this ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Three of Pentacles reversed. And I'll just add it to the end here, because I think I'm done with that deck. But, Three of Pentacles reversed. The person didn't want to work with you. They didn't want to work with you. They acted like they were. Like, oh no, yeah, I am trying to work with you. And they almost try to make it seem like they were the ones that was doing a lot of the work. Or if not all the work. Nope. Alright, let's get some more. I don't know. I can't see the time. We're just going to keep going. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear or see? Interesting. The first one is the Chariots. That's good. That's great. We did have the Chariot reversed. Interesting, because we have the Devil here, and then the Devil reversed before. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Again, you're just like, I'm on my way. Like, I'm overcoming obstacles. Like, move out of my way, bitches. You're like, I'm determined, okay, to succeed here. And I have the ambition, the willpower, and self-control. And I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do it. Maybe there's some sort of temptation or some sort of addiction, maybe, that you need to be wary of. Or someone's trying to pull you in, get you addicted to something. I don't know. That's interesting. That just came out. Like, intuitively. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so reversed. Someone who's lazy. And what did I just say? Success, ambition, determination, willpower. Like, someone's trying to, again, make you into something different. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or just be in that kind of energy. You're releasing pain. You're releasing... It could have been betrayal, and it could have been definitely heartbreak, actually. Depression. Forgiveness, even. Forgiving yourself. Optimism for the future. Oh, yeah! We do have the Star. Love to see her. What did I say? Optimism. Did I say hope for the future? Hope. Recognition. Inspiration. Yeah, healing, okay? And I want to say again, optimism, positivity. Like, you're just like, no, this is not, it ain't happening to me. Whatever you're trying to do to me, it's not happening. Oh, yeah, and then I did have another card that popped out, but then I didn't, okay. And I think it was reversed, but this time it is upright. And we did have the Seven of Pentacles reversed in here. Interesting. I just want to say, look, Ace of Cups, new beginnings, new relationships. What was that talking about? Okay, so again, maybe it was that what you were working on. Okay, every time